20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 37 yards.
Washington.
First and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Washington.
And the Washington first down.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
And a nice job right there. Makes the right read, pulls the ball, and turns himself into the runner. And I really like the way he covers himself up at the end, gets good yardage, and avoids the big hit.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. That one incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt. And although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
On third down, he'll throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Dak going to put it up right away. Looking for the home run ball deep downfield. And he'll take it on in. first touchdown of the new campaign. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Cowboys 7, Commanders nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Williams now to return. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Washington.
On play action, Daniels on the run to the right, taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Trosky-Merritt. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Commanders first down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Play action. Here's Daniels on the move left, taking off, and this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. They'll go play action here with Daniel. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. He'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage, but not by much. Might have only gained a yard. Now it is 3rd down.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Flushed to his left. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. To the goal line and in. Jig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Washington. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First down, Prescott. That is intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal. Gibson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
From a little further back, here's second and goal. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they come up now, second and goal. Off the bootleg, here's Daniels. That is caught, and he's in. Antonio Gibson, touchdown Commander. Now Prater tack on the extra point. His kick is good, and the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
Take over first and 10 at the Commanders' 48-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Fourth down. Here's Dak. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Now Gibson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A carry now for Gibson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It was the rookie out of Ohio State in on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before 3rd down. Daniels going to try to sneak it. Oh, he's trying to push his way forward, but he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down. He might have even lost yards on that play, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They're going to get this outside. double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He finds De'Ami Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go.
First down, Washington.
In motion, Okonkwo. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Moving left. He keeps it himself. He's inside the 30. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Prater on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Johnny Newton. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Second down, Prescott. Rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Facing 3rd and long. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys will even the score. It's now 21-all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On first down, Daniel. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
Man in motion is Brown. Daniels to throw on second down. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Moving to his left. Where was he going? Finally, they catch up to him and bring him down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Man in motion is Brown. They'll throw now, third and forever. Flush to his right. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I really like the personnel adjustment by the defensive coordinator, Mike. They go dime coverage, so they're going to bring out 6 defensive backs, really play the pass and muddy it up with as many pass defenders as you can. Nowhere to go with the ball, and now we got to see, does the offensive coordinator, when he sees that dime package take the field, what answers does he have?
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to... The end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. That's taken in by Ty Chandler. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Oh, they come out of the locker room smoking to begin the second half. A big play there right away.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Prescott on 1st down. This one intercepted. Into space.
Well, this is the epitome of a team effort here. The pressure causes the bad throw. He's actually hit in the process of delivering the ball. And then from there, Mike, it just falls right into the hands of the big fella, and he's going to rumble his way into the end zone.
Prater's extra point is good. And the Commanders go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. That's swung out to Chandler. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. In trouble, and down he goes. The Marvion Overshow in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. 3rd and long, and here's Daniels. And he will get some yardage there on the scramble, but not nearly enough, and it's going to bring up 4th and long.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
First down, Prescott. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Here's Prescott. This is intercepted. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, Gibson. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Steve Winters there to bring him down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. He was looking.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And in motion is Brown. They'll run here with Gibson. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Washington.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. Give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Quinn Williams. He had 2 sacks in the opener and give him 1 more here in week 2. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he sets his guys up with a short field and a chance to tie up this game.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Prescott now. Now they'll set up the screen for Chandler. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Try to keep the momentum going after the turnover. They have delivered with a quick 1st down.
I like the call, using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. He'll work his way forward for the 3 yards. Johnny Newton there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of play. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
He was brought down by a Jukorian's minute. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. On 2nd down, it's Dak. His hands. It is incomplete.
Enter menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.
He should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Prescott. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. So the penalty sets up this offense for first and goal. On the ground, it's Blue. A dive, it was in. David Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Headed left, buying time. He's going to run it. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing now, Daniels. He'll run again. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A second consecutive big play to start this drive. 29 yards on this one. In motion, Okonkwo. Here's Gibson. Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down. In motion, Okonkwo. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Quinton Williams. He gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon. To come to the line, second down, they need 14 yards. Here's Daniels.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before third down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to grab a late lead.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Second down, Prescott. That's caught by Chandler. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Get up a little slow after that hit, but he does have a 1st down.
Good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Prescott. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. And that is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, Prescott to the air. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. Now Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. To throw is Prescott. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football.